Brand new LCP.
So we're not going to waste no time. We're going to get right to it, man. The biggest news this past maybe 6 to 7 days has been the shocking, heart-wrenching video that came out from CNN where they published the video of P. Diddy assaulting Cassie. Now, before I dive into this episode and the news articles, Diddy's stupid-ass apology, and some of the other things that transpired after the release of this video, first I need to say, man, anybody out there who has been in an abusive relationship in the past, this episode might be triggering. Anybody out there who is currently in a relationship that is abusive, I need you to close your podcast app right now, call some family, call some friends, and go figure out a way to get out of that relationship. I need to say that first and foremost, man, because while I would love to have your extra view, your extra listen, you actually being alive this summer, the end of the year, next year and beyond comes before my self-gain. So like I said, man, the biggest news this past week has been the release of CNN managed to obtain the video of P. Diddy abusing Cassie, I believe in 2016. All of this was in the affidavit that came out in November. I believe it was either November, December when the lawsuit came out by Cassie. And you guys can go back to the episode that I came out with, which I believe was entitled Silent Screams, where I said from day one, I believe every fucking thing in that article. But let's dive into it. This is Entertainment Tonight. This was when everything broke last week with Diddy attacked Cassie and the never before seen security footage. Now, after I play you guys this clip, we're going to get into Diddy's apology and how, man, I don't know who the fuck is advising P. Diddy, but that apology, come on, bro. Like, you better off staying silent. You better off just not saying shit, because there's nothing you can say right now that is going to make you get back in the public's good graces. But let's dive into this is the story from Entertainment Tonight.
The video is disturbing. Just released surveillance footage from 2016 showing what appears to be Diddy violently assaulting then-girlfriend Cassie. In the video obtained by CNN, Diddy, seen in a towel, strikes Cassie, and after dropping to the ground, she is kicked twice from behind. Diddy then attempts to drag her away from the elevator bank. Later in the footage, it appears Diddy shoves Cassie in the corner, then throws an object in her direction. So far, he has not commented, and in a statement to ET, Cassie's attorney says, quote, "The gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs." 6 months ago, Diddy and Cassie reached an undisclosed settlement after she accused him of rape, sex trafficking, and physical abuse during their 10-year relationship.
It's clear that he was assaulting and battering her. We didn't see what led up to it, didn't see how it ended, but that doesn't really matter when you see something like this. That has nothing to do with the criminal investigation that's being conducted.
Of course, 2 federal raids on his homes back in March, reportedly connected to other allegations of sex trafficking.
Diddy is still facing problems on a number of fronts. First of all, he's got the 4 civil lawsuits, and then he's facing the criminal investigation by the federal government. The government is fact-finding, investigating, and slowly moving toward what most people will assume will be indictment.
All right, that's enough right there, man. First of all, man, off the jump, I want to boo Diddy immediately. Like I said, man, everything was shocking. Now, like I said, going back to November, December, I said from day one, I believed everything, but just seeing it visually, it's different when you read it. But when you actually see it, and look, black folks, look, can we please stay focused on P. Diddy? Because with social media, every fucking time a story comes out, we can never stay focused on Diddy. Stay focused. Like, I see too many fucking podcasts, too many fucking people focusing on, well, forget Diddy. It's about the people around him, the bodyguard. It's about his friends, the people that's enabling. Can we focus on Diddy? Let's focus on Diddy. Like, one thing we do as black folks, like I said, we could never stay focused. Like, please don't let this shit get sidetracked and we lose track of the fact that Diddy is a piece of shit, that Diddy is a fucking monster. Yes, the bodyguards. Yes, the people might have knew about what the fuck was going on, but if they were not doing the abuse, I don't want to focus on them. Like, people can be scared. People can focus on their family and not want to interrupt, you know, their money flow if Diddy was paying them. I understand now. Is it morally right No, but I can't tell somebody what to do based on their life circumstances. So I don't want to focus on the bodyguards. I don't want to focus on the people that was quote unquote enabling. I don't want to focus. I want to focus on Diddy. The motherfucker in this whole equation. He's the villain. He's the monster. And if you guys would have actually read the fucking affidavit, Cassie said that some of Diddy's bodyguards, some of the friends were actually trying to help. But like I said, we talking about P. Diddy. We talking about somebody who's a billionaire. Somebody with unlimited resources. It's tough to go up against somebody like that. Which was why you had people like Cassie, why she stayed silent for so long. The threats. You had Diddy at award shows getting the fucking Lifetime Achievement Award and thanking Cassie. But that wasn't a thank you. That was actually a little undercover threat. Like, we're not talking about me. We're not talking about the motherfucker who worked up the street at Target. We're talking about somebody with unlimited resources. And again, if you guys would have actually read the damn affidavit, there was times when Cassie did escape. And Diddy sent people to go find her and bring her back. That's why I said, stay out the shade room, stay off of the fucking blogs, and actually go read the facts of the case. And you guys will see that people did try to help. So please, let's focus on Diddy. Please, let's not get sidetracked. Like, we had motherfuckers this past week, I believe last Saturday, Joe Budden decided to not talk about the P. Diddy situation. And people lit his ass. Oh, Joe Budden, how the fuck could you not talk about it? Why wouldn't you talk? Do it fucking matter? Like I said, can we stay focused on Diddy? Because I believe last Wednesday, he came and he talked about the situation. The same people who said, Joe's not talking about it, they then said, well, Joe, why would you speak on it, with your past history? Why would Joe speak on it with his past history of domestic violence? Please, black folks, can we stay focused on the fucking situation? Please. So please, let's not let this motherfucker off the hook, because time and time again, one thing black folks will have on social media or just in fucking general is a short attention span. Let's not do that, please. I don't give a fuck how popular Diddy is. I don't give a fuck how famous, how legendary. This motherfucker is a piece of shit, and it's not much more to say. But let's dive into this is the fucking apology video. Motherfucker, you could have kept this shit. This motherfucker was looking left, looking right, looked like he was reading from his fucking iPad. Nigga, go in your room and just ball up in the fucking corner and realize that your life is fucking over. And realize that you probably can't show up at no more award shows because you're not going to be welcomed. Like, motherfuckers going to look at you sideways. So your fucking iconic, legendary status, you could kiss that shit goodbye. Listen, I know you guys heard it, but listen to what this motherfucker had to say. He waited a couple days after the fucking video came out. Listen to what this tone-deaf monster, we gonna call him a monster, because that's what he is. His name ain't Sean Combs no more. And fuck the nigga changed his name, nigga fuck Love. This motherfucker gonna have the audacity to change his name to Love. Nigga, shut the fuck up. This is what he had to say, stupid ass motherfucker.
On the darkest times in your life, sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy.
All right, nigga, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna do it. Like I said, one thing that pissed me off, like every fucking time something like this happened, like I swear to God, I think everybody got the same fucking attorney. They come on and they say the same fucking, when I sought out help, I was in a dark place, dark times. I didn't know who I was back then. Over the time, I took the time to kind of get back on my feet, and now I see the darkest. Nigga, shut up.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Like I said, man, it ain't much you can do. And like I said, man, we had people over the years Like we had Diddy's former bodyguard. He spoke about this shit time after time after time again. The fucking abuse that he witnessed Diddy do on Kim Porter, on Cassie, and people ignored this man, told him he was clout chasing. Shut the fuck up. We don't believe you. Diddy's the legend. He came out with I Need a Girl Part 1, Part 2. He helped all these fucking artists and singers. We don't believe you. You clout chasing. You just want attention. That's what they told this motherfucker. But now, after the video came out, now they want to hear him. Now motherfuckers want to bring up all his fucking old videos and, oh my God, he was right. This is why motherfuckers don't come out. This is why motherfuckers don't say shit. Because, okay, like, let's go back for a second. Like, let's go back to when Cassie was still with Diddy. Motherfuckers was coming out and saying that Diddy's abusive. You had men and women coming out and say, yeah, Diddy's abusive. Everybody ignored it. You're clout chasing. You want attention. That's why motherfuckers don't come out. Because if you come out and you speak about somebody high profile like Diddy, Beyonce, Drake, nobody is going to believe you. And that right there is some of the reason why motherfuckers stay silent. Because you come out and now you're going to have your name dragged through the mud if you're speaking about somebody of a high stature. Now, again, if you guys go back to the fucking affidavit, the fact of the case, there was a time when Diddy and Cassie had separated. And Cassie had begun to talk to Kid Cudi. And because of that, Diddy had Kid Cudi's car blown up, which Kid Cudi's team confirmed happened. That right there is threats. It's fear that I can find. No matter where you go, I can find you. I can pay the fucking top private investigator. I can find you. I can find your family. So people say, oh, why didn't you come out? See, we can say that from behind our phone, from behind our screen. But until you are actually in those situations and now your life is threatened, your family's threatened. But this is what Diddy's former bodyguard had to say, where he said, and he's been saying this for years, where he witnessed the abuse that Diddy invoked on Cassie, Kim Porter, and numerous others.
How many times did you personally witness him be violent towards women?
Around 4 or 5 times.
And was that all with Cassie, or was it Cassie and other women?
I seen him with Cassie, and I seen him with Kim Porter, his kid's mother.
Right, who's now sadly no longer with us. But what did you see him do?
I've seen him get physical. I've seen him get really physical, grab. It was one time that Cassie mentioned inside her lawsuit where she said she had to go over to the London hotel. I was the one that was checking on her every day at the London hotel. You know what I'm saying? So I know that to be true. I seen him get into some wrestling and punching matches. And sometimes I felt like, what are you mad at? What are you upset about? Because it's a deeper anger when you hitting and punching a woman in that type of manner. It was one time that Cassie, and it's okay. It's understood if you have a problem with one woman and you seek things, but when you have a problem with every woman that you're dealing with, then I think that problem is inside of you.
What did you see him do with Kim Porter?
I seen him inside the car, grab her up. I seen him smack her, you know. And one thing about Kim is Kim got to the point where she fought back because she realized how powerful she was. And it's okay. It's
That's tough to listen to, man. And that's why I said at the beginning of this episode that the focus of this bonus is not to trigger anybody. It's simply to have the conversation, to talk about it, because I mean, I wouldn't feel right to come back and release another episode about some whole other shit and skip this, because you guys who have been with the LCP from the beginning, I consistently talk about domestic violence. I have a whole 4-part series entitled Surviving Trauma that came out about 3 years ago. I released a domestic abuse awareness episode just a couple weeks ago. So this is something I talk about consistently, not when it's trendy, not when CNN finds a fucking old video of Diddy hitting Cassie. I talk about this shit consistently. It's women out here today that are unknowingly going to enter into relationships tomorrow with an abusive man. That's the facts of it, because sometimes you can't know. But I come out with these episodes. I talk about these things to spread awareness, because I want people to know that you are powerful, that you can leave. Don't say next week, oh, next week, next month I'll leave, because you might not be here at that time. That's why, I want to clap it up for Cassie for making it out alive. I want to clap it up, for her husband. I believe her husband is Alex Fine, and, for him standing by her, for him, giving her the courage to actually come out, the courage to speak up, the courage to realize that she's powerful. Because she got with Diddy when she was 19 years old. He was 37 years old. He signed her to a 10-album record deal as a form of control. She came out with only one album. After that one CD, he did not let her release no more music, and she was bound into that contract. So there was no way you was going to escape me, because you ain't coming out with no more music, but I still got you locked down for 9 more albums. So guess where you going to be at? You're going to be right here by my side. I control you. I control you financially. And that's why he latched on to her so young. And that's why I said it's tough, man. So again, man, you guys out there who are in abusive relationships, so at the end of this bonus, I'll give you guys a hotline number so you guys can contact people who can help you. Like, if you don't trust your family and you don't trust your friends, there are people out there who can help you, so you don't suffer for 10 years and have nobody believe you, which is what Cassie had to go through. It should not take, as Cassie said in her statement in relation to this video, it should not take a decade for people to believe you. Yes, there are people out there who lie. There are people out there who do things as a way to gain financially and make up stories. We know. But Cassie has never been a talker. Cassie has never been somebody who stepped in the public eye and was always looking for attention. So when people like that speak out, I think we need to listen. Because if we don't listen, the way domestic violence is, sometimes you may not have a second chance to hear somebody out. And that's why I said Cassie's lucky. And Cassie caught a break, because she went through what she went through for so long, for over a fucking decade. And oftentimes we blame victims. Oftentimes people say, oh, why didn't you just leave? But like I said time and time again on this podcast, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you get so accustomed and you love this person so deeply to where you begin to feel that if this person is not abusing you, if this person is not being aggressive towards you, then they don't love you. So subconsciously, you kind of expect it. But also, as the victim, you also have a role, because can't nobody save you at the end of the day more than you can for yourself. So if you are out there and you are in a relationship, man or woman, with somebody who is abusive, you got to speak up, because if you don't speak up, nobody else is going to know what you are going through. Sometimes people who are abusers, they might hit you in your back, in your side, your legs, places that's not visible. So your friends, family, they may see you and we may think that everything is okay because we don't see bruises on you. So oftentimes we believe what you tell us, because oftentimes, as we know now in this era with social media, people love to present a fairy tale. And if a fairy tale is the only thing that you present, family, friends, we won't know what the fuck is going on, man. So I want to end this episode, man, on a kind of lighthearted note. But before I get to the voicemail from my guy Sully, I want to play for you guys just a little quick 911 call. Now, this was a woman. She was going through a domestic violence situation, and she was smart. She was smart because she called 911, but she told the man that was abusing her that she was calling to order a pizza. So listen to this quick clip, then we're going to get into Stories with Sully. I gotta end this shit off on a positive note, man, because when I talk about these things, like, sometimes it's heavy, sometimes it's mentally draining, talking about death or talking about domestic violence or anything. Like, sometimes it can drain me as well. So we're gonna end this shit on a positive note. But check this out. Listen to this 911 call. She called 911, told the man she gonna order a pizza. Listen to this.
Oregon 911.
I would like to order a pizza at...
You called 911 to order a pizza?
Yeah, apartment...
This is the wrong number to call for a pizza.
No, you're not.
I'm getting you now. Is the other guy still there?
Yeah. I need a large pizza.
All right. How about medical? You need medical?
No. With pepperoni.
Turn your sirens off before you get there. Caller ordered a pizza and agreed with everything I said, that there's domestic violence going on.
See, that was smart, but man, first of all, man, I want to clap it up too. I want to clap it up for that 911 dispatcher, man, because on the flip side, I have heard 911 dispatchers hang up on women that have called 911 and tried to do that same thing because they did not understand what the fuck was going on. So that's why I said, man, we got to clap it up. We got to give kudos to the dispatcher for actually picking up very quickly on what the fuck was going on, because if you didn't pick up on that, who knows? That could have been that woman's last day on earth. And also, man, you have to have a support system, because the police, family, friends, people can try to save you. But if you're going to end up going back to the suspect, at a certain point, it's not much family or friends can do, because we can't physically make you not go back time and time and time again. So that's why I said, if you are serious about leaving and you have finally got to a realization that you deserve better than what you are getting, that's where, people like Cassie finally reach their limit at a certain point, because sometimes you finally realize, man, this shit's not changing. It's not going to get better. So again, I want to clap it up for Cassie for overcoming that situation, for moving on. And also, man, clap it up for her husband, Alex Fine, for actually being a supportive figure and just being a rock to where she can feel comfortable expressing herself, to where she can feel comfortable, even having that lawsuit against Diddy and facing a lot of what she went through. Because sometimes you need people in your corner, be that motivation, give you that boost, because inside you probably are fearful to come out and speak about somebody that has such a status as Diddy. So it's important, man. But now let's get into something lighthearted to end this episode, man. As we all know, my guy Sully, again, happy belated birthday to my guy Sully, the GOAT himself. He came through with a story. And now we all know when he come through with a story, we're going to see how it go, because we never know how it's going to go. It might go left, it might go right, it might go somewhere in the middle. But let's see what my guy Sully had to say. Stories with Sully. Talk to me.
Yo, what's up, man? I got a fresh story for you. This shit just happened. And rest assured, I'm mad as hell about it. I'm mad as two motherfuckers about this shit. But I'm most mad at myself for letting this shit happen. So, yesterday, one of my friends called me. It's a woman. And she's like, hey, me and my friends, we getting ready to go to this lounge. And the parking is like $40. And I was wondering if we could park at your crib while we walk or Uber over to the club, because it's pretty close. And I'm already thinking in the back of my head, man, I probably shouldn't get involved. I want nothing to do with this shit, because I already know when she gets drunk from the club, what is her excuse gonna be? I probably shouldn't drive drunk. I might just need to stay.
Now I want to pause it, man, because I think we already see where it's going. Like, your house is that designated parking spot, and you already know this shit. That by the time she come back from the club, the bar, wherever the fuck she going, it might be fucking 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. Now, if she too drunk, she too, quote unquote, now she too out of it, your spot is going to be the spot where she want to stay. I think we see where this is going. Based on how you started this story off, I think you might have fucked up. But let's see where you're going.
Shit in the back of my head. So I'm like, hey, do you plan on spending the night or anything like that? She's like, nah, oh, absolutely not. I'm going to go home. I promise, blah, blah, blah. So I said, all right, the bitch promised now. So I said, okay, fine. She's going to go home. You can park your car, save your money, spend that at the club. So as if I didn't see this shit fucking coming, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, somebody's banging on my fucking door, right? I'm mad as hell already. I'm waking up out of bed. I go open up the door. It's this bitch. Of course, she walked right past her car, right? She could have gotten in the car and drove home. Everybody would have said, well, you know, Solomon, you shouldn't have let her drive home drunk. You know, what if she got in an accident and killed herself, killed somebody else? Yeah, okay, I give you that argument. But what about me, goddammit? What about my peace? I ain't signed up for all this shit. And the story gets much worse than that. So she finally come in here drunk. She sit on my couch looking like she getting ready to throw up. I said, So I walked ass to the bathroom, put it in there by the toilet. I went and got like a spare sheet and, a comforter, put this shit on the couch. I go to bed, right? Well, now I'm going
to say right now, my brother, like you already doing a little too much. Like I said, you might be a better person than me because if somebody knock on my door at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, I don't know if I'm going to open the door, especially for a woman. I'm probably not going to do it because we are in 2024, the fucking Me Too era where somebody show up at your house drunk. I don't give a fuck if they're your friend, they're your coworker. Just it's too much. It's too much at stake. The risks are too high, especially when they're drunk. They might wake up the next day. You know what? Study touched me. John touched me. John did X. I'm probably not gonna put myself in that situation. So I'm gonna say right now, I understand. You may want to be nice. You may want to be cordial. You may want to be a good person because you kind of are in a bad place because if you send her home drunk, now she drives home, she hit a fucking baby, a homeless motherfucker that late at night. Now you're going to have that inner guilt. People going to look at you. Oh, my Sully's so trash. How dare you not let her stay at your crib? You knew she was drunk. So I get it. You kind of are at a lose-lose, but fuck it. You got to put yourself first.
I made sure she made it back to the couch because I didn't want to throw it up all over my place. But I go to bed. Motherfucker, I wake up maybe like 6 in the morning and I'm drenched wet. Nigga, I'm thinking like, damn, is that...
Wait, hold on.
So as if I didn't see this shit fucking coming.
Now, when you say wet, was you having a wet dream? Because we know sometimes you might have a wet dream, especially if your friend look good, your friend look nice, or maybe you having a wet dream about the cashier you seen earlier in the day. So was you having a wet dream? What the fuck happened? Why'd you wake up wet? That's already a little too...
Like, I'm just wet as fuck, man. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm not hot. So I look over. This bitch is in the bed with me, bruh. In the fucking bed, butt ass naked. And guess what else? This bitch peed in my fucking bed. I'm talking about piss this shit out, nigga. So it finally...
I gotta pause it. Now that's a nasty hoe. Like, if you a grown ass woman and you pee... Nigga, you pee in the bed, bitch. Go get your... I don't give a fuck if you're drunk, if you're high, if you on 50 million... Get your ass up and go piss in the fucking toilet. If you can't hold your piss, you don't need to be drinking. If you can't hold your fucking piss, you don't need to show up at nobody's house at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. If you can't squeeze your fucking urethra, your fucking vagina, squeeze your shit's closed. Don't piss in my bed, bitch.
Hit me that, nigga, I'm covered in piss right now. Nigga, I'm not covered in sweat. This is fucking urine. This bitch got her drunk ass up off of my couch, climbed into my bed while I was asleep, and pissed in this motherfucker while she was, nigga.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Straight to the shower because I had to calm my head first, bruh. I can't even say on this damn podcast what I wanted to do to this bitch after I realized that she got in my bed and fucking peed all over me, man. Like, so anyway, I took the shower. This like 6 in the morning, maybe 6:30. I go in there, I'm clapping my hands, everything. Bitch, wake the
bitch. Wake
so no matter what I fucking did, this bitch would not wake the fuck up. So nigga, I'm fuming, bruh. I got this pissy ass bitch all in my fucking bed. And I'm talking about she peed this nigga, this is the biggest fucking piss she ever took in her life, nigga. Like, I mean, this shit, it was like a fucking puddle, dog. It was the most disgusting shit in the world. This shit probably seeping down to my fucking mattress protector and shit. Nigga, I'm mad as fuck because all my shit in my bedroom knew. Right? If anybody gonna fuck up my shit, nigga, let it be me. Not some random ass bitch. Nigga, that I'm not even fucking with. Nigga, just random as fuck. Gonna come in here like, bro, and disrespect my shit like this. Now, somebody might say, well, she didn't know she was disrespected. She couldn't help it. Fuck that bitch. She should have took her ass home like we planned. Like, bro, But I can't be mad at nobody but my fucking self because I saw this shit happen. I didn't see the piss happen.
That's where I was going. At the end of the day, I understand. That's why I said I understand you trying to be a good person. You trying to be a good friend, whatever the fuck you two are. But come on, bruh. You gotta know better. Like I said, you might be better than me because I might probably would have made her sleep in the car. I would have said, you know what? You could sleep in the car. I'll come downstairs. I'll give you a pillow. I'll give you a sheet. I'll come downstairs every fucking hour and I'll check on you. But I don't know if I'm going to let you in my crib 4 o'clock in the morning and you drunk. Like being drunk to me, like that puts you over the edge of you probably can't come in here. Or you got to say, you know what? You know, John touched me. John took me to the bed and John took advantage of me. And my life is fucked up. Everything I worked so hard to achieve is fucked up. I got a degree in education. You fucking up my life. So those are things I think about, especially in the climate we live. Now, if it was like maybe 15, 20 years ago, maybe I would have been nicer. You got to be careful of the situation that you put yourself in because even though this situation didn't lead to accusations or jail, motherfucker, you got your bed pissed on. Your bed probably fucked up. I don't give a fuck. You might got the best fucking bed protector in the world. She probably pissed about 2 fucking gallons and she was drunk. And the bed was drunk. Whew, you might got to sleep on the sofa, the fucking floor, because your mattress might be fucked up. But let's hear the ending to this story.
I gave up on waking her ass up. So I just came back in the living room, made sure there wasn't no piss all over my damn couch. It wasn't, thank God. In hindsight, I'd probably rather her piss on the bed than the damn couch. At least I can wash the sheets. You can't do shit. Somebody fuck up the couch. But I'm saying, fuck it. I'm just going to watch anime, watch some shit until she wake up. So maybe 9 o'clock roll around. I finally get this bitch waking up. Boy, I'm in the room in a heartbeat. She look up, ask me, you already know, why is your bed so wet? Man, I wanted to choke her ass out. I say, bitch, why the fuck do you think it's so damn wet? You pissed in my damn bed. And so I think it took maybe 3 or 4 seconds for her to realize what I said. Then she want to start crying and shit and apologize, talk about how embarrassed she is. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Can I take a shower? I'll be go. No, you can't take no shit. Put them fucking clothes back on your pissy ass body and get the fuck out. So I kicked her. I ain't let her take no damn shower, man. Block the damn number. I don't never want to see the bitch.
Now, for the first time, Sully, I got to boo you, my brother. Now, that's probably the craziest story you ever sent in because I think being pissed on tops everything. Like being pissed on and like you ain't get, like you got pissed on, motherfucker. Like, god damn. Now, I hope this is your last time talking to her. She shouldn't even be in your fucking neighborhood no more. I don't give a fuck if she dropped her keys, she dropped her fucking ID. She should never come back to your neighborhood again unless you're coming back with a brand new fucking mattress. I mean, spanking brand new with the fucking wrapper, the plastic, the tag. That's what she need to do because she owe you, my brother. She owe you big time. But like I said, man, I want to clap it up, man, for you guys for locking in, man. Like I said, Sully, my brother, I don't think you could ever send in a story again that could top that. That could top being pissed on as you're sleeping. Like my leg is getting wet just thinking about it. Pause. No homo. But going back to the beginning, man, you guys out there who are in or have been in relationships that are toxic, that are abusive, please go to Google and Google domestic violence hotline numbers. And please work on a plan, reach out to family, friends, or even a counselor, a therapist, and figure out a way to get yourself out of those situations. Because like I said, all I can do is come on these episodes, come on the podcast, and spread awareness, but I can't make you leave. Family can't make you leave. Friends can't make you leave. Only you. You hold the final key to getting up and leaving those situations, man. So again, you guys who stay showing love, stay showing support. You guys who want to support extra, my Cash App is $NYC Story 718. My Venmo is Lunchroom Chat Apartment. Thank you guys for tuning in. And also, man, I want to send a final, hand clap for Cassie for leaving that situation, man, because that video, even over a week later, that video is still traumatizing to see, traumatizing to think about, because if she went through that in public in the fucking hotel, I could only imagine what she went through in those big ass mansions where nobody can hear you scream. Nobody can hear you cry. And that's why these conversations and these topics are so important. So stay locked in. Until next time, this is that.
Brand new LCP.